Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to make a little video about guitar solos and just kind of have a little chat about what makes a cool guitar solo, what makes a guitar solo iconic, what makes it memorable. What are those guitar solos that you can hum along to note for note? You can just think of them in your head and you'll never forget it, basically. This is obviously a very subjective topic here. Anybody and everybody could have, 100 different answers for this, but to me, if I were to just sum this whole video up right now, just boil it right down to one thing, which is emotion, and that is the fact that I think a guitar solo needs to take the listener on some sort of emotional, like a ride, in the way that vocals do with their lyrics. A good guitar solo basically tells a story. If you could think of, like, the guitar has its own language, and it's basically, you know, it's interpreting what's in your heart, what's coming through your fingers. And a good guitar solo that stands the test of time, that really, really influences people to even want to pick up a guitar to play it, what makes people, it hits them deep. And if you are a music lover like me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I just want to kind of highlight a couple little tricks and stuff of the guitar that I think help do this. The first one I'm going to talk about is boomer bends. I'm not actually a boomer, so I'm probably not really qualified to teach you about these, but I like bending the strings, so we're going to talk about them. I saw a video of David Gilmour and a interviewer talking to him, and they picked right up on the fact that every single note that David Gilmour was hitting, he was slightly bending in one way or another. So if you could imagine, the obvious difference between something like this, and I'm just in the A pentatonic just to keep this real simple, but the difference between, say, this. You could do it more like something like this that's going to convey, obviously, a lot more feeling. You just kind of, whether it be slight vibratos or bends, it's going to add sustain. It's just going to add character to what you're doing. And for the most part, your most average bend is when you take that note and you turn it into, you're bending it to the one step up. Like if I were to take this. And there's all kinds of cool bends. I like to do that one where you are bending the string and you pluck it and then you pull it back down to pitch. So you're hitting it while it's already bent. So, like, in a context, With vibrato, you have the Clapton way and the Hendrix way. Is what a lot of people, when they talk about vibrato, so they're teaching people how to do vibrato. You have the one, which I kind of get them mixed up on who is who, but the one you're cranking down with that, which is another way I like to bend too. You just do a bend like I do. But that vibrato, like that, is when you're taking that wrist. And see, the motion is basically like the leverage of my hand is kind of doing it. And then you can do the other way, which is kind of pushing up with your hand, which I think this is the Hendrix way. I don't know. And you just kind of wiggle that string. But look, just little tricks like that is just what makes a good solo a good solo. And whether you're shredding, whether you're doing hammer-ons, pull-offs, that just turns what could be a mediocre solo into something that has heart and feeling. And the thing with the guitar solos is, to me, it has to have that emotion. It has to have that feeling, and you cannot forget to add space in between your different parts of your solo. You really need to let the song breathe. Let some of the other instruments, some of the other parts of the song kind of shine through. If you're just noodling around non-stop, then sometimes that can kind of ruin the mood. Now, obviously, there's certain styles of music that that's the whole point. You're shredding it. But with when we're talking about solos that I think convey the most feeling and heart, I think you're basically you're conveying you're conveying those different feelings in multiple different ways, and technicality can definitely do that too, depending on who you are, depending on who's doing it. But to me, if you're lacking the emotion, then you basically missed it. You're missing the mark. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about some of your favorite guitars. Let me know if this is the kind of video you enjoy, or we're just kind of having like a discussion sort of here. Let me know if this is something that you'd be interested in me doing more stuff like this. Let me know some of your favorite guitar tricks and techniques that you think make a cool solo. Anyways, we'll catch you next time.